You know you have just broken the record. Do you know how proud this caucus is of you?
Senator Schumer breaking the news that his colleague from across the Hudson broke the record for the longest speech on the Senate floor. Booker spending those 25 hours criticizing the policies of the Trump administration.
Fox 8's Teresa Priolo is here to break it all down for us. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, oh, yes. Let's talk about Cory Booker real quick before the show's over, before I run out of time. So, this guy, Cory Booker, New Jersey Senator Cory Booker, broke a record for the longest filibuster speech in history. Oh, wait, nope. It's just the longest speech in history. So, for those of you living in Rancho Cucamonga, the filibuster, I don't know this, I don't know the dictionary definition, but a filibuster is when you speak so long that you prevent the vote from occurring. So I guess, but let's just see what Fox 10 or Fox 5 New York, let's see what they have to say about it.
Senator Cory Booker's marathon speech in the Senate.
Fashion Sevia, what a feat from a Jersey boy, no less. New Jersey senior Senator Cory Booker delivers the longest speech in congressional history, shattering the record of segregationalist Strom Thurmond.
My friend, Madam President, I yield the floor.
Senator Booker spoke for a total of 25 hours and 4 minutes over 2 days, never leaving the podium, never sitting down, never using a restroom. His speech focused on what he said was the moral obligation of all Americans to do right by each other. He also called into question a range of policies by the Trump administration that he believes are causing great harm, like the threat to cut Medicaid by congressional Republicans. His speech, a form of protest, delayed any legislative business in the Senate today, and while the hope was to break Senator Strom Thurmond's 1957 record when he filibustered the Civil Rights Act, Booker said he would talk as long as he was physically able.
I was very aware of Strom Thurmond's record since I've gotten to the Senate. I always felt that it was a strange shadow to hang over this institution, that the longest speech, with all the issues that have come up, all the noble causes that people have done, or the things that took people to try to stop. I just found it strange that he had the record. And as a guy who's grew up with with legends of the civil rights movement myself, of my parents and other friends, it just would seem wrong to me. It always seemed wrong. I really spent time dehydrating myself beforehand, so I did not have to go to the bathroom.
You have to go to the bathroom at all for 25 hours.
Again, my challenge was that my strategy was to stop eating. I think I stopped eating on Friday, and then to stop drinking the night before I started on Monday.
He stopped eating on Friday. Norm Ornstein is a congressional historian who interviewed Thurmond after his then historic speech. He said Booker's efforts tonight was in itself a massive endurance effort.
As a senator, once you are given recognition and take the floor, you can hold the floor for as long as you can physically hold the floor. But you cannot sit down. You cannot yield to another senator for anything other than a question. And basically, you have to keep talking during the time that you're there. You can't say, give me a couple of minutes to go off to the bathroom. You cannot leave the floor or leave your seat. So it is a measure of endurance.
So the idea here, yes, was to break Senator Thurmond's record, but also to break through the Senate's partisan noise. Many see Booker's efforts as a way to move the needle on public opinion, since Democrats have lacked the ability to fight back against President Trump and his Republican congressional colleagues. Natasha, back to you.
All right, Teresa, thank you.
So there you have it, folks. Senator Cory Booker broke the record for the longest speech in Senate history. Good for you, bud. Good for you. Now, about trying to actually oppose any of the things that you claim to be opposed to. Let's work on that next. All right, moving on.
That was out my TV. No, but seriously, bring the TV.